And welcome everybody to our broadcast of Wapsie Valley High School Wrestling. Tonight we are on the road. The Warriors in Hudson taking on the Pirates. And then next the DNH GR Dike-New Hartford Gladbrook-Reinbeck Wolverines. Our broadcast having a few technical difficulties on YouTube, so here we are on Facebook tonight. The Warriors are in their, I believe, third match of the night. Joining me on the broadcast tonight is the man, the knowledge of the broadcast, bring you all of the wrestling, everything, Zach Bavers. Welcome in, Zach.
Yeah, I'm glad we could be here on the road in Hudson. It's going to be a good night. 3 really good balanced teams. I think we're going to see a lot of good wrestling tonight. Already in our first duel, but no sense of starting late. We'll
all right,
right
Zach.
back up.
All right, Zach, since we had a few technical difficulties and missed a couple matches, why don't you give us a recap of what happened so far and where we're at right now?
So we are currently at 160 with Chase Ackerman taking on Blake Corlin. But we started tonight at 145 with Blake Taylor of Hudson getting a fall over Braden Dana in 1 minute 7 seconds. Then Garrett Miller came back for the Warriors over Carter Boeing with a major decision of 9-1.
And who do we got out here now as we're on our 160-pound match?
So at 160 pounds, entering the second period, it is Blake Corlin versus Chase Ackerman.
Carolyn coming into this one ranked 11th in Class 1A at 160 pounds. Be a big match here for Ackerman, who currently trails Carolyn 6-4.
Corlin looks to get up, see if Chase can bring it back down. Brings it back down for a mat return, looking in. He's got that leg hooked in. Corlin trying to pull him over as Chase Ackerman's getting really high here as Corlin will get out. No one given for the escape. Now one's given for the escape. So we are tied 5-5. Some hand fighting here. As Chase gets a nice slide by into a 2. So he'll take the lead 7-5. Try to go for a roll through. See if he gets some back points here. See what they're going to give him. Looks like they're going to give him 2 in the near fall. Increase his lead to 9-5. Corlin, we're going to work back up. Chase trying to play some defense. As he'll get the reversal. Make it 9-7. Ackerman still leading. Looks to cut him up and let him back up. He's got 20 seconds here. We'll see what he can work with. Nice shot. He's trying to go for a cradle. He's got a cradle locked in. He's going to get 3 at least. Maybe get a fall. He's got 4. 2. And time. 3 near fall, though. Give Corlin a 12-10 lead going into the third.
There's a big move there for Carolyn. Gets that 3, gets back on top, and made a little bit more comfortable position here.
Yeah, going into the third, Chase Ackerman's going to take bottom. See if he can work his way out. He's down by 2, so reversal ties it up. But if you get an escape, you can get a takedown, take the lead. But first, he's got to work his way out. Carolyn with a nice chop of the arm there, working for an arm bar. They're going to try to work him over to his back. And now he's going to get some near falls. And there's the fall for Carolyn.
With 1:29 remaining in the third, Blake Carolyn gets the fall over Chase Ackerman. And the Pirates lead now 12-4 in the duel.
That's a big fall there. Puts them back up by 8. We'll see what Drew Lansing can do here at 170 for the Warriors.
His opponent will be Gavin Richter out there for the Pirates.
Some early ties there as Lansing tried to go for a low single, but not going to happen. So there's a shot by Richter. There's another shot by Lansing. Lansing trying to work up, cuts off to a double. He'll get the takedown. Immediately goes into a claw ride, trying to bring him down to his stomach. He's got a half in. See if he can work him down to his stomach. Stands up as they go out of bounds, but no escape given, so Lansing will stay on top. As they start again. It's like Richter tried to go for a switch. Maybe a sit out, but gets thrown to his back for a too near fall there for Lansing, increasing his lead 4-0 as they go out of bounds. Lansing will go back on top. He will get a caution. Jump the gun there on the whistle. Richter tries to go for another sit out. Now he stands up to his feet. See if Lansing can bring him back down to the mat. As he does, right into a claw ride. Trying to get back down to his stomach. They'll go out of bounds. About 30 seconds left in the first period. Lansing leads Richter 4-0. As Lansing tries to get a half in, but Richter defends it. Richter will work back up to his base. Richter trying to turn back in, but does not get the one escape. So it'll remain 4-0. Richter gets the choice. He defers. Lansing will choose bottom. See if Lansing can work up to his feet here. He does. He tries to tripod up.
From Wapsie Valley, Levi Roberts from Hudson.
Richter doing a nice job riding here, keeping Lansing from getting up to his feet. Lansing tries to turn around, get on a leg. Got a stalemate there. So they'll come back to the middle. Got about a minute left on the clock here in the second period. Lansing's lead is 4-0. Lansing tried to work up to his feet, but Richter brought him right back down. Lansing trying to work his way back up. Lansing goes in there and grabs a leg. He's trying to bring his knees in, stand up. He's trying to cut off to a double. He's got about 40 seconds to work with. Trying to stand up. Trying to come out, and there he does. 2 reversal, increases his lead 6-0. Lansing goes right back to that claw right again.
For the Warriors, Yeager. For the Pirates, Andrew Gaudian.
Richter tries to turn back out, trying to get a 1, but time will expire as we head to the 3rd period.
It does appear to be speeding things along. They will be running a few varsity matches over on the other mat. Well, it looks like the 182-pounders will be over there. Wapsie Valley's Cannon Yeager and Hudson's Andrew Gaudian.
Lansing there with a shot, switches off to a double but loses it. Lansing got 1 leg back. He's trying to work his way up. He's trying to pull in that leg there. Over on the other mat, Cannon Yeager's got a cradle locked in. Trying to get a fall here. He's got about a minute 20 over there, and he gets the fall. Cannon Yeager with the fall.
On the blue mat for the Warriors at 199, Jake Shore. For the Pirates, Trevor Poland.
And on to 195 on the other mat. Jake Shore for Wapsie Valley will be taking on Hudson's Trevor Coling.
Lansing stuck in there on that single. He's trying to work his way out, but Richter's got his ankle. There's 2.
Richter gets the reversal and is on the board. Halfway through period number 3 in this 170-pound match.
I'd say Richter, if you're him, you got to work, try to find a way to get some back points. If not, just let him up and try to take him back down again.
Richter won't cut him, give up the escape. It's a 7-2 lead for Lansing.
Lansing right back in on a shot. He's got a single leg there. He's got about 45 seconds. See if Lansing can work his way up. Maybe switch off to a double.
It looks like we had a unnecessary clock stoppage. We'll stop action on the mat as the officials and the clock operators get things sorted out.
And over on the other mat, Jake Shore looking for a half Nelson there. They go out of bounds. He'll get 2 near fall. Hold up.
They'll say time has run out and it is a 7-2 decision victory for Drew Lansing. Wapsie adds 3 to their team score, now taking the lead in the duel 13-12.
Looks like Keegan will receive a forfeit. So we'll head to 285.
On to 285 will go. It'll be Wapsie Valley's Derek Hilsenbeck. His opponent will be Hudson's Devin Lang. The correction, it'll be at... There's a bit of confusion here with both mats running varsity matches as to what weights are running out there. Over on the other mat, it is currently Jake Shore with an 8-1 lead heading into the second period
Looks like we got
against
blue this time.
Hudson's Trevor Coling.
Hudson is forfeiting at 220. So now we're at 285.
There it is, confirming what
Derek Hilsenbeck.
you saw out there. It is Keegan Brown with a forfeit win at 220 pounds, and at 285 pounds, Wapsie Valley's Derek Hilsenbeck out there. He will be wrestling Hudson's Kason Ingemels.
Right away, some heavy hand fighting as they circle around the middle of the mat. Here goes Derek with a shot. As he throws Ingemels to his back. He'll get 2 takedown along with 2 near fall. He looks to have a half locked up, but he'll let go of that. Try to run a wrist on his back. Maybe looking for an arm bar. They will go out of bounds. So we'll come back to the middle. Derek works him back to his stomach. Maybe looking for a butcher of some sort. Trying to get some near falls. Ingemels tries to turn back in, but Derek's got that leg. He'll drive off to a double. So he'll go out of bounds. Nice driving there from Derek Hilsenbeck.
Ingemels needing just a second to get back up there, but back to center they'll go.
Hilsenbeck trying to work him back down to his stomach.
And over on mat number 2, Jake Shore's lead now 11-3 on Trevor Coling. But Coling in the top position. Working on a fall as he'll have a 3 count and a pin for Trevor Coling on Wapsie Valley's Jake Shore. And at the same time, Derek Hilsenbeck gets the pin of Kason Ingemels. So the teams trade falls there in a span of about a second and a half. And update to our team scores. Wapsie Valley leading 25 to Hudson's 18. And back down to the lightweights will go. Looks like on this mat in front of us, mat 1 will be 106 pounds. Wapsie Valley's Caden Belinsky. His opponent will be Hudson's Andy Langham. And on the other mat, 113, Landon Frost for Wapsie Valley will be facing Hudson's Mason Vogt.
Belinsky looked to go for a shot there, but we'll get in potentially dangerous. So we'll go back to the center. Belinsky looks for a slide by into a single. Gets around behind for the 2. So he'll go right to work. Trying to work him back down. It's like trying to get that tilt there. No back points given. Works him back down to his stomach. We'll see if he tries to load him back up for a tilt. He's got an armbar in. Let's see if he's trying to work him over to his back. He will.
He's got the count there. We'll have a 3 near fall. There's a change in the hold as he continues back on in the action.
He's trying to go for an armbar, trying to work him over, running around. He does. See if he can put him away. And he does for the fall. Nice job by Caden Belinsky.
A pin in 1 minute 44 seconds for Wapsie Valley's 106-pound freshman, Caden Belinsky. Update over on Mat 2, Landon Frost, and Hudson's Mason Vogt. 0-0 nearing the end of the first period. Next up here in front of us on Mat 1, 120 pounds, Wapsie Valley's Brody Kleitch. His opponent here will be Hudson's Jamison Buskell.
Brody Kleitch right into that front headlock. Gets around behind for the 2. Looks like he's trying to go for that tilt. There he goes. Just gets the tilt locked in. Now he's going for a cradle. And he gets the fall. Quick fall for Brody Kleitch.
That fall coming in just 39 seconds for Brody Kleitch, extending the Warrior lead once again. Warriors now with a 37-18 advantage. Now taking the mat, 126 pounds. For Wapsie Valley, it's 6th-ranked Dawson Schmidt. For Hudson, it's Cam Seibel.
Right in on a shot is Dawson. He gets a quick 2. Just quick, nice double leg as he'll let him up. See if he's going to go right back in on a shot. Defends a good shot. He's got double unders as they'll go out of bounds. We got blood time.
We'll take this time to focus in on Mat 2, where Landon Frost and Mason Vogt of Hudson, 0-0 under 1 minute to go in the second period at the 113-pound match.
Frost looks to be in a really bad position here as Vogt's got a leg. He's trying to work around. See if he can work his way up. As Frost has still got that control. About 20 seconds. Vogt's just got to shrug him off.
And after a quick blood time, we're back to action on mat number 1. Dawson Schmidt with a quick 2 and gives up the potential escape for 1. Back in on the shot. 2 more for Schmidt, out to a 4-1 lead.
Now he's going to try to work on his turns here. He's got a 6-2 lead. He's going to try to work on maybe some turns, maybe some tilts. Try to just work him over to his back. He's got a arm bar. Get that arm in, see if he can work him over to his back. Looks like he's got that arm bar there, and he gets the ball. Nice ball for Dawson Schmidt.
43 seconds remaining in that first period. The fall for Wapsie Valley's Dawson Schmidt. 6 more to the Warriors score makes it 43-18. And over on mat 2, it is Hudson's Mason Vogt with the fall of Landon Frost. In front of us, we will have the 132-pound match for Wapsie Valley. It's Easton Crawl. For Hudson, it's Oswaldo Gomez. And across the way, it'll be Wapsie Valley's Kanan Decker at 138 pounds against Hudson's Ben Holton.
Easton Crawl working on a single leg. Runs him down right to his stomach for the 2. He's trying to work for an arm bar, but now gets him back down to his stomach. Goes for that wrist. He's gonna walk around, try to turn him over to his back. Gomez is doing a nice job defending it, but Crawl working him right over. See if we can get a quick fall here. Gomez with a nice job not getting pinned on his back. As Easton Crawl tries again, turn him to his back. Got the half Nelson in. He's trying to put that other shoulder on the mat, and he does. He gets the fall.
Another fall for the Warriors this one. The 132-pound victory for Easton Crawl. And the final varsity match of the night, Kanan Decker and Ben Holton at 138 pounds over on mat 2.
We'll get a stalemate and come back to the center. Working on some hand fighting there. As Decker tries to work back up to his feet. Shot attempt there by Decker, misses. Trying to work around, he's trying to get a single, but they'll go out of bounds. Come back to the center. Got about 7 seconds left on the clock. There's a shot attempt by Holton there, but Decker defends it. As well into the second period.
Apologies for our camera position. Positioned over in the corner near mat 1, where the expected varsity matches were. And the quick change in the schedule with varsity matches running on both mats tonight.
Holton will start on bottom here and start of the second period. Decker bringing him right down to his stomach. As Holton will work back up to his base. Tries to turn in, but gets caught in a cradle. No back points awarded. Decker still working on top there. Holton trying to sit out. Decker does a good job not letting him turn back into him. Got about 1 minute here left in the second period. So they're working their way near the outer edge. So they'll go out of bounds. About 45 seconds left. Still tied here at 0-0. There's a switch there by Holton. Gets a leg, gets a single leg, trying to work his way back up. Saw this kind of thing happen with Landon Frost. As Decker works his way for near falls. He might get two. That is a... Now he gets a cradle locked in, and he gets the fall.
A big fall for Kanan Decker. Rounds out the duel with 6 more for the Warriors.
Ben Holton found himself in a weird scramble where somehow he found his way to his back. And then Decker just locks in a cradle from there and gets the fall.
All right, Zach, that'll round out our first duel of the night. It's Wapsie Valley coming away with a 54-24 victory over Hudson. To give us a recap of the action in that one.
So we started at 1:45 for this duel, with Blake Taylor getting a pin over Braden Dana in 1 minute and 7 seconds. Then Garrett Miller came back for the Wapsie Valley Warriors over Carter Boeing with a major decision of 9-1. Blake Carolyn over Chase Ackerman in a fall of 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Drew Lansing over Gavin Richter in a decision, 7-2. Cannon Yeager over Andrew Gaudin in a fall of 44 seconds. Trevor Coling over Jake Shore in a fall of 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Keegan Brown received a forfeit. Derek Hilsenbach over Kaysen Ingemels in a fall of 1 minute and 39 seconds. Kane Belinsky over Andrew Langham in a fall of 1 minute and 45 seconds. Mason Vogt over Landon Frost in a fall of 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Brody Kleitch over Jamison Buskell in a fall of 41 seconds. Dawson Schmidt over Cameron Siebel in a fall of 1 minute and 19 seconds. Easton Crawl over Oswaldo Gomez in a fall of 1 minute 23 seconds. And Kanan Decker over Ben Holton to end it with a fall of 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
All right, Zach, through all of those matches, obviously we missed a couple, but of what you saw, what did you like the most, and who stood out for you?
Well, I think Dawson Schmidt obviously stands out. I mean, he just looks so loose, so ready to go. He's always taking shots, always in on someone's legs, trying to get a shot on, trying to get a turn, trying to get a tilt, just working for back points. Kanan Decker as well found a really interesting way to win. Got into a weird scramble, got some back points out of it, and eventually locked up a cradle, got his fall. But overall, I think it was a really good duel for Wapsie. They were really aggressive in coming out. But as we got into the later periods, I think we got a little bit more defensive and were able to keep Hudson off our toes and keep him from scoring points.
Yeah, absolutely. A well-executed duel there for the Warriors. Obviously, some things to clean up, some things going forward. Be an interesting duel here coming up with Dike-New Hartford, Gladbrook-Reinbeck. And we'll look at one final breakdown here. It was Wapsie Valley with 7 falls to Hudson's 4. No tech falls in the duel. Wapsie Valley with 1 major decision and 1 decision, both to Hudson 0. And Wapsie Valley picking up 1 forfeit win. Everything totaling up to a 55-24 Warrior victory. Stay tuned. After a bit of a break, we'll have our second duel of the night, Wapsie's final duel. The Warriors taking on Dike-New Hartford, Gladbrook-Reinbeck. Stay tuned and come on back. All right, everybody, we're back and getting ready for our second duel of the night. It will be Wapsie Valley taking on Dike-New Hartford Gladbrook-Reinbeck. The announcers just announcing it will be varsity on the mat in front of us and JV over on mat number 2. We will start out at 152 pounds in this one.
Over here on the blue end for JV, for DHGR, Seth Beasley versus Wapsie Valley's Creighton Zimmerman.
Wapsie's Garrett Miller versus Dike-New Hartford's Ty Deering. Some heavy hand fighting. We work towards the edge. Deering there with a slide by, but Garrett gets out of it. We'll head back to the center. Good level changes with some hand fighting. So they're working towards the edge. We approach the end of the first. We got about 30 seconds left. Just both wrestlers trying to work for hand control, wrist control. We're approaching 10 seconds left, but Garrett Miller will be hit with stalling. Garrett trying to step in front. Trying to get a throw, but nothing happening. Whoa, nice throw there for Garrett Miller, but time expired.
So to the second period will go. Miller and Deering knotted up at zeros. Deering will take the bottom position. Miller the top, here to start the second.
Miller trying to work on top, looking for that cross face. On top. Miller trying to work Deering back down to his stomach. Deering trying to work away, standing up. Miller brings him back down to his stomach. See if he can look for some type of back points here, but Deering right back up to his base. Back up to his feet. Deering turns in to the Miller. Miller tried to bring him back down to the mat, but Deering turned right into him, got around behind for a reversal. As Deering will be hit with stalling, as Garrett Miller gets away. Miller's got that underhook. Nice single shot there. As they go out of bounds.
Back to the center, 33.8 seconds to go here in this second period. Deering with a 2-1 lead on Garrett Miller.
Again, Garrett trying to work on that underhook. Trying to get a nice slide by there, but defended. There's Miller there with a double. He gets 2. He gets 1 count on the back, but no near falls.
And the clock will run out there in the second period as Miller regains the lead 3-2 on Ty Deering, headed to the third period.
Miller had the choice. He'll choose bottom. Miller trying to work right back up to his feet. Deering brings him right back down. It's got a half Nelson in. Miller trying to defend it. Working back up to his base. He's going to get back up to his feet here. He's got a 1-point lead. Deering trying to look for a cradle, but Miller gets away. So he's now up by 2, with a 4-2 lead. About a minute 20 left. Nice double leg shot. Doesn't get behind. He's trying to work. They'll go out of bounds. They'll come back to the center.
1:11 to go here in the third period between Miller and Deering. Both wrestlers neutral on their feet, back at the center. Miller trying to work the head, line up a shot.
Got about a minute left here in the third. Miller's got to work in, make sure he doesn't get called for stalling. Nice single leg shot there.
Good wrap on that right leg as he tries to lift and drive through.
Tries to go for a 2, double leg.
He gets around, gets the 2. Up 4 points now with a 6-2 lead, approaching 30 seconds to go.
He's got Deering flat on his stomach here, but see if Deering can work his way back up to his feet. Miller goes for a chop of the arm. He's got about 20 seconds to work with. We approach just under 10 seconds. Time will run out. Garrett will get the 6-2 win.
And there it is, the 6-2 decision for Garrett Miller over DNHDR's Ty Deering. Wapsie Valley opens up with a 3-0 dual lead. On to 160 pounds will go. Heading to the table, checking in for Wapsie Valley, it's Chase Ackerman. For DNHDR, Isaac Bear out on the mat.
Chase Ackerman will work in. Some head control. Just tries to go over there for a nice slide by, gets him down for the 2. Tries to stack him up, but Bear rolls right through. Bear will get around behind for the reversal. A little bit of a scramble there. Ackerman lost position. He gives up the 2. Ackerman tries to work back up to his feet. Trying to tripod up. He goes for a sit out. Tries to turn back in. Bear trying to put Ackerman in a cradle. Ackerman trying to push away. He's got to work back up to his feet here. Again, Bear trying to go for that cradle. So they'll work on the edge here. Ackerman works back up to his feet. Nice mat return there by Bear. About 20 seconds left here in this first period. Trying to work him over to his back. Ackerman trying to push him off. You get the 2 reversal, and he gets a back points. And he gets a quick fall.
A great turnaround there for Chase Ackerman. Gets the reversal, gets position, and the fall with 4.5 seconds left in that first period. Add 6 to the Warriors score and a 9-0 dual lead. Now to 170 pounds we go. It's Drew Lansing for Wapsie Valley.
And 170 for the Warriors, Drew Lansing. For Dike-New, Gladbrook-Reinbeck,
For DNHDR, it's Caden Buskell. Buskell coming into this one ranked 11th in Class 2A. A great test here for Lansing. It's a number of great opponents this year, but another one coming here in a key conference duel.
Yeah, I think this will be a very good match between Buskell and Lansing. They'll go out of bounds. Go back to the center here. Lansing tried to work in on a low single, but defended by Buskell. Yeah, with a lot of these upper weights, you're going to see a lot more hand control, hand fighting, just working for position before a lot of big shots are taken.
Yeah, definitely a very different style compared to some of the lighter weights. You like to move around more, like to take some early shots, some quick shots, where some of these upper weights, who tend to be usually more your upperclassmen, are a little more calculated in how they're going to shoot.
Yeah, I think with your 106s, your 113s, 120s, you know, those lighter weights, they are quick to take shots. Some of them will take shots right off the whistle. But with these upper weights, 170, 220, 285, you know, they calculate their shots better. They don't, it's not saying that the 106s and the early guys, the lighter weights, don't really take advantage or calculate their shots. It's just saying they have the agility to move around. When you're wrestling these upper weights, it's a lot of just hand position or hand fighting and head position, and you gotta really get a good shot before you take it, because if you don't and you're stuck under that other guy, it's not very good. It's not very easy to work out of it.
Lansing going in on the shot there, trying to aim at that left leg of Buskell. He sprawls out in defense of it.
Short time here. See if Lansing can get 2. It'll go out of bounds. No takedown awarded.
Just 2.7 seconds left on the clock here as the wrestlers head back to center.
and 182 on the blue mat.
Buskell will get the decision here in the second period. We'll choose bottom.
Looks like once again we'll be putting some varsity matches over on mat 2. They'll run the 182-pound match with Wapsie Valley's Cannon Yeager taking on Hudson's Zach Adelman. Adelman coming into this one ranked number 6 in Class 2A.
Buskell over here with the escape. Takes his lead to 1-0 over Drew Lansing. There's a good shot attempt there by Drew. See if he can work his way up. He's got to work his way out. He's got the 2 legs. He'll get the 2 takedown, giving him the lead 2-1 over Buskell. So they'll go out of bounds with about a minute left to go here in the second period. Booskell right up to his feet. He'll get out, tie this match up 2-2. There's a shot there by Booskell. Gets in on a single leg. So he gets a cradle locked in on Lansing. So he'll get 2. Trying to work for that crossface there. Into a cradle. He's got about 10 seconds. So sliding right back down to his stomach. We'll head into the third period. Our score 4-2 with Caden Booskell over Drew Lansing. As Drew Lansing will choose bottom. Try to work his way out.
Over on mat 2 between Adelman and Yeager. Zach Adelman with the 4-2 lead nearing the end of the first period. And we're back to action here in the third period between Booskell and Lansing on mat 1.
Lansing trying to look for a reversal. He'll get the reversal. Tie this match up at 4. And Lansing's got to keep him down here. He can't let him out. He'll let him go. Now Lansing's got to get a shot. He's got to get a takedown. So there's a shot attempt there by Lansing. Lansing will get the 2. He's going to try to bring him back over to his back. He's up 6-5 now. About 50 seconds left. He's got to keep Booskell down. Lansing going for that claw ride. Trying to keep him down. He's got 30 seconds.
Booskell trying to break the hands. He falls back. Spins around, tries to sprawl out.
He's got 20 seconds. He's got to get around behind. Lansing trying to hold on. He broke the lock. He's got 8 seconds.
Tries to spin around. Keep Booskell from getting position. Locks onto that ankle.
And he'll hold on for a 6-5 win. What a match.
Right down to the wire, but Lansing hangs on and gets the win. A 6-5 decision for the Warriors. It was an interesting decision there. You know, tied up 4-4, Lansing. He, gives up the escape, goes down 5-4, but right in on the shot, got him the win.
I think for Booskell there, he's got to just get out. He doesn't need the reversal. Yeah, the reversal's nice because then you take back the lead. But at least you go to overtime if he just pushes away, gets out, gets the 1.
So on to 195 pounds. It's Wapsie Valley's Jake Shore and DNHGR's Cal Halverson.
There's a shot there by Shore. So get around behind for the 2. Halverson he's got that leg there, but Jake Shore gets around behind, keeps his position, trying to go for a butcher. He's got it locked in, trying to look for a fall. He's got to bring him back. Shore bringing him back over. Looks to pin him. He's got to keep his weight. He's got to get chest to chest.
Shore really trying to work over top, get that weight down on his shoulders without giving up position and getting in a bad spot where Halverson can work around. And a stick for Jake Shore. Shore gets the fall with 52 seconds left in the first period. Next up are 220-pounders for Wapsie Valley. It's Keegan Brown. His opponent, Class 2A number 2's Nick Reinecke.
Reinecke right in on a shot, gets around behind for the 2. Goes right to work. So let Brown back up.
Ryan goes in the shot, gets hold of that left ankle, pulls him back in, and gets the takedown.
Reinecke just so fast, so strong. Gets right in on that single leg, is able to finish with the 2. Keegan Brown will get the escape as they go out of bounds.
Over across the way, the 182-pound match. Kenny Yeager getting the turn, and a fall! An upset win for Cannon Yeager, pinning to a number 6, Zach Adelman.
What a match over there. He gets a nice cradle late in the third period. He's able to get him on his back for the fall.
Yeager always battling, and that pays off for him, getting a big win in this duel and in his season. As Reinecke and Brown go off the mat and line back up at center.
Reinecke back in, gets the 2, lets Keegan Brown right back up. Gets in on a single leg. Gets another takedown. It's now up 10-4. Keegan Brown trying to turn back in. As they'll go out of bounds.
31 seconds to go here in this first period. Over across the way, preparing for the 285-pound match, where Derek Hilsenbeck will be lining up to wrestle for the Warriors. Will be Sean Beasley, the opponent for Hilsenbeck.
At the end of the first period, Reinecke's lead will be 14-6. Reinecke will choose to go bottom. Over on mat 2, Derek Hilsenbeck, quick takedown, quick fall. 13 seconds. Derek Hilsenbeck with the win.
Hilsenbeck wastes no time and gets the win. And 6 more points to the Warriors score. Over on mat 2 will be the 106-pounders for Wapsie Valley. It's Caden Belinsky. He will be taking on Dax Weedman.
Reinecke extending his lead over here, 17-6, with about a minute to go in the second period.
Brown gets the escape now, 17-7.
Brown in there on a shot. Reinecke sprawls out of it. Gets a whip over. looking for a fall. And Reineke with the fall over Keegan Brown.
With 49.5 seconds left in that second period, a fall for Nick Reineke. And DNHDR's first points of the night.
Landon Frost with a quick takedown into an armbar, right to his back. And he's got that pretty tight there, working for the fall. I mean, looking to get that shoulder of the mat, but Nieder just keeping it inches up.
Frost working on that left arm, trying to get him turned over, and gets the fall. 42 seconds in, a pin for Landon Frost. His first varsity victory. Nice job, Landon. And over on mat 2 right now, 106 pounds, Kaden Malinsky and DNHR's Dax Weedman going at it. Malinsky gets around, 15 seconds to go in that one. Puts 2 on the board with a takedown and a 2-0 lead. On to 120 pounds we go on mat 1. It's Brody Kleitz for Wapsie Valley. He's taking on Lucas Ragsdale of DNHGR.
Lucas Ragsdale looks to just push him right over, right to his back. Gets the 2, but no near falls. Brody will try to work back up. Works back up to his base, trying to turn in. Ragsdale get a cradle locked in. Brody gets out of it.
And they'll go out of bounds. Back to the center they'll go. Ragsdale with a 2-0 lead. 1:10 to go in this first period at 120 pounds.
Brody will try to work up here. Try to turn back in. Ragsdale tried to play some defense. Brody looking for a double leg. Cuts off to a single.
Belinsky working on a 4-0 lead, looking for a turn on Weedman, and gets the fall on mat 2. The second win of the night for Kaden Belinsky. Adds a fall to the Warriors score.
Over here, Ragsdale looks like he's got Brody Kleitch in some sort of a headlock. Brody's trying to work his way back out. He's got 20 seconds. Try to work on a reversal. Ragsdale work his way back behind.
Next match over on mat 2, 126 pounds. Wapsie Valley's Dawson Schmidt, ranked 6th in Class 1A, will be taking on DNHGR's Colton Faust. That ends the first period here on mat 1, 120 pounds. Lucas Ragsdale with a 2-0 lead on Brody Kleitch. See, the DNHGR coaches with a question of, I believe, score. As the official goes over, talks to the table workers, sees And calls as the DNHGR coach walks back over, trying to discuss the situation. Dawson Schmidt working over there with a 4-2 lead on Colton Faust.
Schmidt will get another takedown over there, extending his lead 6-2 with about a minute left to go in the first period over there.
And we're back for the second period here at 120 pounds between Brody Kleitch and Lucas Ragsdale.
Brody trying to turn in. 1 point escape there for Ragsdale. Brody, he's got the control of that leg there. He's locked hands around that single leg there. Brody trying to work his way over. Maybe get a cradle locked in right here on the edge.
He gets the reversal.
He's got the 2. He might get 3 near fall. He's going to get 2 near falls. They go out of bounds.
2 near falls. Brody Kleitch takes the lead, 4-3. And across the way, 126 pounds, it was Dawson Schmidt with a fall in 1 minute 30 seconds over Colton Faust of DNHGR, upping the Warriors' lead 48-6.
Brody Kleitch working on trying to get some near falls here. Gets a 1 count, but nothing more. He gets an arm bar, or excuse me, a half Nelson. Works Ragsdale over to his back.
Trying to work that left shoulder down. Working those hips up, gets the fall. Brody Kleitch with the comeback win. He pinned with 36 seconds left in the second period.
He's over across the way. Easton Kroll with a good takedown there. 2-0 as he rides on top.
His opponent in that one is DNHGR's Jake Reichs. Coming up now on mat 1, 138 pounds. It's Wapsie Valley's Kanan Decker taking on DNHGR's Jaron Spear.
Nice quick takedown there for Decker. Already looking for back points. He's got a half Nelson locked in. Gain. And there's the ball. Quick for Kanan Decker, 15 seconds.
Decker wastes no time in that one. A very quick fall for the Warriors sophomore. And our final match of the duel, 145 pounds for Wapsie Valley. It's Braden Dana for DNHGR. It will be Walker Weedman.
Braden Dana, nice double leg shot there. But Weedman defends it nicely. Prevents any points. They're working for hand position here, wrist control. Shot there by Dana. Weedman sprawls into it, but Dana gets around behind for the 2. Dana quick to get an arm bar. Weedman just running, trying to get back up to his feet. Will hit potentially dangerous with that arm bar. Weedman right up to his feet. Dana trying to keep him back down on his stomach.
Work around those hips, tries to free his head, does get out as they go to the edge and out of bounds and bring it back to the middle of the mat.
Weedman is just moving on bottom, constantly moving, trying to find any way out. Tries to go for a stand-up, tries to go for a switch. Maybe a hip out.
Across the gym over there, 132-pound match. Easton Crawl with a 6-0 lead in the second period on Jake Reichs of DNHGR.
Weedman working back up, but
Call potentially dangerous
yes, maybe
on, looks like Weedman there. So we'll reset the action back to center. Dana with the 2-0 lead. Weedman for the stand-up, tries to break. A mat return there by Dana.
he's got to make sure he keeps that arm bar legal there. Don't want to get it up too high, because they'll go out of bounds. Got about 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds left here in the first period. Weedman right up to his feet again, but Dana brings him right back down. Weedman works right back up, turns into Dana, tries to turn in. He's gonna get a reversal. He's got about 5 seconds, really short time here, but as that'll be the end of the first period. Brain Dana will choose down. Dana there with a hip out, but Weedman regains control. Dana trying to work back up. Weedman stacks him up and gets a fall.
A fall there for Walker Weedman over Wapsie Valley's Braden Dana. With 1:38 left in that second period. Just one varsity match left. It is underway on mat number 2, 132 pounds. Easton Crawl for Wapsie Valley taking on Jake Reichs of DNHGR in the third period. Crawl with the 7-0 lead, under 1 minute to go.
Crawl trying to look for that major there. If he can get one more point, he'll get the major. Goes in on a single leg shot there. Nice defense with a whizzer. This will get potentially dangerous. Go back to neutral in the middle. With just about 30 seconds left. Shot attempt there by Reichs. Ten seconds left. Tries to get the takedown. He will, so he'll get the major with a 9-0 win.
And with those 4 points added, our final score in this duel, Wapsie Valley with a 64-12 victory over Dike-New Hartford Gladbrook-Reinbeck. And that's all of the Warrior action tonight. Zach, why don't you give us our final rundown in that duel between the Warriors and the Wolverines?
So we started at 152 for this duel, with Garrett Miller getting a decision 6-2 win over Ty Deering. Chase Ackerman getting a fall at 1 minute 57 seconds over Isaac Bear. Drew Lansing over Caden Booskell in a decision 6-5. Cannon Yeager with the big upset pin over Zach Alderman in a fall of 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Jake Shore over Cal Haverson in a fall of 1 minute 9 seconds. Nick Reinecke over Keegan Brown in a fall of 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Derek Hilsenbach over Sean Beasley in a fall of 13 seconds. Caden Belinsky over Dax Weedman in a fall of 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Landon Frost over Noah Niedert in a fall of 43 seconds. Brody Kleitch over Lucas Ragsdale in a fall of 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Dawson Schmidt over Colton Faust in a fall of 1 minute and 30 seconds. Easton Kroll over Jake Reeks, major decision, 9-0. Kanan Decker over Jurin Spear in a fall of 15 seconds. And Walker Weedman over Braden Dana with a fall of 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
And that's your recap of the action between the Warriors and the Wolverines in the second duel of the night, with Wapsie Valley coming out on top 64-12. The Warriors collecting 9 falls to the Wolverines 2, as well as picking up 1 major decision and 2 decisions. So, Zach, Wapsie Valley all done wrestling for the night. In that duel there, what would you say was your highlight match? I know there were 2 big ones with both Lansing and Yeager picking up upset wins over ranked 2A opponents, but who do you got?
I think it has to go to Caden Yeager. I mean, Drew Lansing put up a great match with a very, very solid match, very, very good match, but Caden Yeager put in the statement, put in the nail in the coffin with a big pin. Later in that duel, later in that match, I should say, he just worked him right over, got him into a cradle, put him right to his back, and that was it.
Yeah, definitely a great one there. Can't go wrong, especially with that late statement pin, like you said. So Wapsie Valley goes 2-0 on the night with a 55-24 victory over Hudson and a 64-12 victory over Dike-New Hartford Gladbrook-Reinbeck. The Warriors stay undefeated in conference dual action and are 14-2 in duels on the season. So, give me a second now. Who do you think was the Warrior wrestler of the night?
There's a lot of good candidates. I mean, Drew Lansing's up there, Dawson Schmidt as always, Cannon Yeager, Derek Hilsenbach, but I think it goes to Cannon Yeager tonight. I think he wrestled 2 good matches, got 2 good pins, especially that statement pin over that ranked opponent in Class 2A. I think that sealed the deal for him. He's the Warrior wrestler of the night.
A great pick there. Cannon absolutely had an awesome night, and just an awesome night overall for Wapsie Valley. So, Zach, you see going forward, what do you expect for Wapsie Valley coming up?
I think they're on this hot streak right now. I think that'll hopefully continue for them. I think later in these matches, they look well conditioned, but they just need to finish. You could see it in those Lansing matches and some other matches as well. We just need to finish. We were good. We had good leads. We were able to keep them and win those matches. But if we're able to put points late on the board, I think that'll be big come state duel or state wrestling tournament time later in the season.
Absolutely. And we'll take a look at the Warriors' upcoming schedule. This Saturday, Wapsie Valley travels to Tripola for the annual Tripola tournament. And then come next Tuesday, a very key night, Wapsie Valley travels down to Gilbertville, taking on Don Bosco and New London. And then next Thursday night, the Warriors travel down to Dreyer, taking on Sumner Fredericksburg and North Tama. That duel against the Cougars being another conference duel. And the following Saturday, the Warriors travel up to Monona for the MFL Marmac tournament. And then their final conference duels of the season on Thursday, the 19th, in LeGrand, taking on BCLUW, South Hardin, and East Marshall. All right, Zach, of those dates upcoming, what most excites you on the Warriors schedule? Some great opportunities.
I think this great opportunity for this Wapsie Valley wrestling team is going to be when they go to Don Bosco. That's always a tournament, if it's a tournament, if it's a duel, it's always marked on Wapsie Valley's calendar. That's the big team in Class 1A. That if you want to win this Class 1A class, you have to beat Don Bosco. That's always the team you have to go through. So I think for them, if they could go and beat Don Bosco, that'll be huge for them and a big morale boost for this team.
Absolutely. There are some opportunities there, some chances to pick up some big wins. I know there's going to be a lot of tough matches. Don Bosco is always very strong, very well coached, and there's a lot of familiarity there. You know, Wapsie Valley and Don Bosco have wrestled yearly, usually to start the year. This year it's coming a little later, you know, where each team has got a little more experience to round some things out, clean some things up. But a middle of the season, toward the end of the season duel should be a great one, and especially this year now with a change coming in the postseason formats with just one postseason individual tournament districts. They eliminated the sectional tournament, now just districts, more teams at one location, and a few more locations, but take away that round, a few more teams at one location. And also the change to the duels tournament. Regional duels now being determined. The top 24 teams will be wrestling in regional duels, as Wapsie Valley in the most recent Iowa Wrestling Coaches and Officials Association rankings sitting 8th. Well, top 8 traditionally get to host, normally get to host. We'll see how that holds up. If the Warriors are able to keep up this streak, possibly host a regional duel, but either way you're sitting in a great position to stay and wrestle in a regional duel with the potential of getting down to state duels. So should be a very fun one. We will not be on the air for the Wapsie Valley meet at Don Bosco, but potentially we'll see how things go as technology and our schedules allow. We might travel to North Tama for that one against Sumner Fredericksburg and North Tama. But we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, especially through some of our technical difficulties. We weren't able to get things going on YouTube, but we're able to get our stream going and have you join us on Facebook. Any final words tonight, Zach?
No, I think it was a great night for Wapsie and also a great night for the other two teams that wrestled Wapsie. I think for Wapsie, they wrestled really aggressive, really hard, and I think that helped them going in, and they still dominated the early weights. They dominated the lighter weights tonight. And even though maybe they lost some key matches up in the upper weights, they were able to rebound and get some big wins in the lighter weights.
Absolutely. So a great night overall, and thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time, he's Zach Bavers. I'm Blake Boer. Go Warriors.